Hello everyone. Today I'm talking a conversation with some people. Number one, Zina, have you been able to log on to the company email server? It's not loading on my computer. Mine's working just fine. Let's see if anyone else is having problem. Is your email working right now? Miko seasoned. Mine is fine, but I heard some people who updated their email client are having problems. You're right. I just updated mine an hour ago. What do? I need an email from a client. If you give me a few minutes, I can come over there and have fixed it for you. The man wanted to know the woman if she had been able to log on to the company email server because it was not loading on his computer. The woman replied that hers was working just fine, and she checked this, seeing if anyone else was having problems. She wanted to know the man B, if his email was working right then, and she said Miko's wasn't. The man B replied that his was fine, but he had heard some people who had updated their email client was having problems. The man A agreed with the man B, and he said he had just updated his an hour before, and he wanted to know what he did. Because he needed an email from a client. The man B said that if he gave him a few minutes, he could come over there and have fixed for him. Number two, Sarah, can you fill me in on what I missed last week while I was on vacation? We had a meeting where we discussed vacation pay and the new filing system. Since there were so many complaints about it, they decided to redesign the whole thing. We will be having a workshop on it. Yes, it's scheduled for next Monday afternoon. I have a meeting with the marketing department at last time. I will talk to the marketing manager and see if I can postpone it. The man wanted to know the woman if she could fill him in on what he had missed the week before while he had been on vacation. The woman replied that they had a meeting where they had discussed vacation pay and the new filing system. Because there had been so many complaints about it, so they had decided to redesign the whole thing. The man wanted to know if they would be having a workshop on it. The woman agreed with him. She said it was scheduled for the following Monday afternoon. The man replied that we had a meeting with the marketing department at that time, and she would talk to the marketing manager and see if he could postpone it. Number 3. Our new assistant starts on July 7th. but I don't have a computer for him. I placed an order today. Oh, that's a problem. Today is already June 30th. Yes, usually takes 3 weeks for orders to be filled. 3 weeks, that's going to do. Why not talk to the IT manager? He might have an actual computer the system could use. I should, he's out at lunch right now. I'll have to talk to him when he gets back. The woman was thankful the man for coming on such short notice because she knew he didn't usually work weekends. The man replied that that was no problem, and he wanted to know her manner. The woman replied that she couldn't get her computer to turn on. 1 minute it had been fine. The next it just shutting down. And she needed to use it to finish that report that night. The man commented that he had found the problem. One of the wires was split in half, and he suggested going to his church and grabbing another one. The man said to the woman their new assistant started on July 7th, but he didn't have a computer for him, so he had placed an order that day. The woman replied that that was a problem because that day was already June 30th, and she thought it usually took 3 weeks for orders to be filled. The man was surprised by that, and he said that wouldn't do. The woman suggested talking to the IT manager because he might have an actual computer the assistant would use. The man agreed with her, and he would have to talk to him when he got back after lunch. Number 5. Now, as everyone can see, monthly recurring customer visits have fallen over the past few months. Do we know why this has been happening? It seems like they dropped by half as soon as the new store opened up. That is one theory, but I think we should look into it in detail. Why don't we make a survey and send it out to store members? We could offer a coupon to those who fill in out. That's a great idea, Rita. Make a sample survey and send it to me by Friday. I'll show it to management and see what they think. The man said that, as everyone could see, monthly recurring customer visits had fallen over the past few months. The woman wanted to know if they knew why that had been happening. She thought it seemed like they had dropped by half as soon as the new store had opened up. The man replied that that was one theory, but he thought they should look into it in detail. The woman suggested making a survey and send it send it out to store members, and they could offer a coupon to those who filled it out. The man commented that that was a great idea, and she and his strategist Rita make a sample survey and send it to him by Friday. He would show it to management and see what they thought. Thanks for listening.